Hello there again, everyone. Welcome to Game 3, of the last semifinals of Choozo Randomizer. Once again, joined here with Vincent, RTA. And how are you doing so far in this match?
I mean, we're getting a game 3 after 2 awesome game 1s, so I'm doing pretty darn good here. And now we've got this last one rolling. Not a lot of randomness. We've got a random split, which looks like we're going major minor. So we are back to what race 1 was: major minor, vanilla area, vanilla boss, harder difficulty, vanilla escape, early morph, vanilla start. This, I think, would favor Glove in the long run, but you know, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, with the way Glove's movement usually works with the vanilla area, yeah, we'll see. I think Glove may have a little bit of an advantage in this. And Morph Ball ends up being the first thing, so... And I have to double check. This was supposed to be early morning.
Yes. So it was either going to be there or in the ceiling. So we're just going to get that out of the way. Is this even randomized? What do alpha missiles give us? We will know when it... Oh, we got a pause buffer to catch up time.
Yeah, I think I'm still off by a second. There we go. Okay, and we have the prediction going. If anyone's curious, you can bet against what I have. I went ahead and bid for a gravity suit.
So that means I put all my points in Varia.
Exactly. So for those who did bid for gravity, I'm sorry. But yes, we have major minor and vanilla map again. So again, we can expect this to be a somewhat healthy seed. We can expect a lot of stuff getting skipped because we just simply don't need it.
But we're not going to see a ton of our angry resets or almost controller throwing moments here. I think we'll see a little bit more straightforward play coming from this.
Yeah, we are going to get some of these other minor locations checked just for something just like this. We found our first pack of super missiles.
Especially early on here. No reason not to. High five. But I think we're seeing a little bit of this few seconds advantage that Glove have. This is her movement. This is this wall climb. Both runners are executing it very well. There's just been a couple of things that Glove seems to have. Look at these down grabs. Just textbook parlor movement.
I think it was said in race 1 that Glove is a very good any percent runner.
Yes.
So it makes sense that vanilla area is going to be what favors Glove in this case. Let me find a neat thing.
Nitro has an amazing parlor climb as well.
So Nitro might have a chance to get a little bit ahead. Do you pick up the E-Tank? Doesn't. Okay. So that's a slight lead. With the type of major race this major minor, you're probably going to find more energy later on.
Oh yeah, that, and this is this race in particular is a race of damage by 1,000 cuts to put you behind. So like Glove missing Alcatraz, that's something I bet she rarely does. I think where Nitro's escape, I think, is fine. Oh, and look, we got a Bomba Terminator. We've got Ice Beam. Ice Baby. All right. The seed is too cold now. All right, let's see if we can. You know what? It's so cold. Let's see if we can get some hell runs that are in logic.
Yeah, that's actually a possibility. Okay, so like what you were saying before, just a little bit of stuff that's gonna mess with who's in the lead and not in the lead. Nitro took the time to lay down a power bomb, kill the hoppers up top in order to, or the frogs up top to get an extra power bomb drop. That amount of time let Glove catch up to Nitro pretty much.
Yeah, we are both on the same elevator transition and both about to go check early supers together. We've got regular missiles down here, so that's vanilla. And back here behind we have, well, all the variants of this seed is cut out. We've got you know, so much for the hell runs. And just like last seed, always betting Croc being my thing and in full countdown. Betting against KJ on suits in major minor is the correct call.
Apparently it is. Oh, Nitro tries to do an escape, a reverse mockball escape.
Very, very close to getting that. Yep. Now we're about a half of a item transition apart. Not even. Like a few frames. The Glove does go back and get this extra missile, so there's another slight bump.
Nitro needs super missiles.
Not gonna kill him with that.
Oh, gets the super missile pack.
Yes, look like he's gonna go. Yep.
Although this is major minor, Nitro doesn't need super.
Yes, you do, to kill that. To open the door on the other side here. Speed.
If you want to check it, but it's not a major location, right?
No, it's not, but it's still
okay.
One I would catch, or one I would check while you can.
So then Glove is put slightly in the lead over this.
Race 3 is not race 1 technically, because we had a this was random split for the start.
Both players taking the time to pick up this missile right before Mission Impossible.
I don't mind this. It's right there. You know, ammo kills are still a thing.
Yeah, you know, I've heard a lot of mixed responses to that. When it's major minor, do you take the time to go out of your way and pick up all these ammos with like the missiles, or do you just generally try and bet on new beams? Because it's major minor, the chances of finding a charge beam is higher.
So I had this conversation with Kip back in the Fire Randomizer season before, and his thing is in the first like 10 15 minutes when you're really establishing and setting up for the seed, he's not going to skip ammo. He's going to pick it up. The main reason being, you know, you're looking at you don't know whether or not you're going to see charge, and even if you do, you're still going to want a decent amount of missiles and supers to make the Ridley fight easier, because you don't know if you're going to see charge plasma. You don't know what you have no idea what you're going to have to go into these boss fights and see. Even in an area rando like this, you know when you're going to go see Ridley. I mean, this is an area rando. They know when they're going to go see Ridley. They can make that choice at any time. But I think it's better to pick up ammo early like this than to put yourself in a. Oh wow!
Not like this.
Look at Glove.
Look at
That
Nitro.
response. That
Look what
response.
Look what Nitro's doing.
That's going to make the highlight reel.
Oh man.
Oh wow! Not like this.
Glove takes the time to go check gravity or go check waterway and ends up being gravity. Which,
Wow, that's heavy, man. That's heavy.
Nitro skips waterway.
Oh, that is about as big of a pickup as you could have at this point in the game. Like,
yep.
There's like not even charge would be as big of a deal as finding gravity right now in a place where we know Nitro's not going back to. Wow.
That very well may be last check. I mean, you just don't check water. If you skip waterway, you're not going back to check it for some time.
No, you wouldn't. You'd last location it. So, I bad Metroid says hot take. See, I mean,
that's it. That's it. That right there. That's probably a game right there. There's charge beam. Glove just needs energy, and Glove will be in GOAT mode. This is game 3 of the semifinals. I don't see Glove taking the time to pick up much ammo other than specifically super missiles.
No, this is like the fact that Glove, she decided to come right here and is going to get this as well as the players high five coming through here. Wow. Yeah, this is okay. Well,
yep. Look at her.
like, cannot believe this. Like, by the way, this is why we love cams, because of seeing reactions like this. Some of Idol's reactions during this tournament, some of Baja's reactions, and now Glove's reactions tonight. This is why we love cams. You can see Idol definitely plays with his heart in his sleeve when or maybe even hams it up for the camera a little bit. Definitely does not just sit there idly while playing Super Metroid. And Glove is definitely not holding back her reactions. Wow. So this is game 3 of the last match of our semifinals. I don't disagree. Ba and Idol were the best cam hams, and I know last night when I was playing, I did not hide my emotions. Meanwhile, Nitro's gonna go visit her Kraid. We know there's a couple majors, or a friend Kraid, couple majors here, but unfortunately, with Gravity being back at Waterway, this was
to say that that's game, but at this point,
yeah.
it's Glove's game to lose. It really, really is, unfortunately.
Glove can, with both suits now, with Charged Ice Phaser, but Charged Ice Phaser, even that's like like 140 shots or something like that. I know someone.
Where's exact science when you need her?
Exact Science is good at knowing exactly the science of how to kill all these things with ammo. So I will give her that one. All VRB, I'm in the same place. Watching me play is like watching very old people drive. It's slow and jerky.
Actually, you know who's bad at Metroid?
Bad at Metroid?
Bad at Metroid. A commentator and a runner for this Choozo Randomizer tournament.
That is bad at Metroid, but he's, as far as I know, not actually bad at Metroid as I am. We did get wave beam back there, so
yep.
Most of a full beam combo. So now the shots just got even quicker. The say hi beam. I mean, this is still really good. It's like I believe 30 shot instead of a 20 shot.
I do not know what Spazer beam combo is. I'm not sure.
Oh, we're just a plasma beam away from a microwave. Okay, that make it better, even better. 60 shot mother brain fight. Okay,
That's still fine. I do not see Glove doing another check. Yeah, going not doing the no. I don't see Glove making another check after this.
Did you also see the change in posture from Glove?
Yeah,
This
she's
is something I
Gomo.
noticed
She
last
knows.
race. Well, something I noticed from last race to this race. Oh, she's mad about how she came out of that door. But last race was in the, leading back was just like, ugh, not feeling it. But now you see, this is I'm winning this race determination. That's where she's at right now. You can see it in that posture, that positioning, that determination right now. That said, Nitro's not going. Oh, just as like, forget that microwave. Don't need that. Get out of here, you.
Well, there's Plasma.
Oh,
so Nitro does have microwave now.
Well, she's gonna get this plasma and regret that.
I don't think she will.
Well, I mean, it's it's a little bit of a difference in time. I mean, she's got to think that Nitro also got gravity. She can't believe that she's got that. Oh, well, never mind. She's not even gonna check there. Yep, she just doesn't care.
Well, let's just think about it. If she's assuming Nitro has taken the exact same route as she has, I would say Nitro's the type of player to also just start skipping everything, seeing as it's game 3.
Wow. Okay.
She has 3 E-tanks. She has, full beam minus plasma. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is just any percent for her now. That's a good catch. Yeah, very likely. Botswana would be the only thing she looks at, and that's just because she's forced to.
Maybe if it's high jump, she'll pick that up. Maybe.
High jump, yes. Even though we're already in the place where we'd want high jump for anyway.
Yeah, at this, oh man. The only thing Nitro can possibly hope for is for Glove to take a death.
Stop saying things like that.
I know. I'll keep quiet. I forgot there's commentator's curse.
Well, Nitro is going to make short work of our friend Rock here. Oh, and the swag walk back. Love it. Love the swag walk back. Finds the vanilla E-tank. Wow, shift with the good one. Definitely would not glove to see a death at this point. I think I would guess Glove will take the save prior to this Ridley fight, only because it's on only 3 tanks at this point, no reserves.
Yeah.
If a couple of bad things happen, and honestly, that save almost guarantee. We'll see. No, reckless abandon. No way, not today, Satan.
Again, this is any percent loadout.
Exact science. We needed you for the exact number of shots a little bit ago.
There's exact science.
She just got the channel.
She needs to be careful. Gloves needs to be careful.
Stop talking, KJ, now.
Okay.
Just wait. Okay. Okay. We're okay. All right, welcome back, KJ. All right, everything's okay.
Okay. Man.
Safety farming here. I reached out and muted my co-commentator. as he's talking.
To be fair, with the record I have with betting pursuits, I'd mute myself too.
All right. Well,
Here we go.
I mean, you want to talk about confidence.
That's a lot of confidence, yep.
But this is very much 80% like.
This is just a low percent.
Yeah.
This is very close to low percent, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we have the extra beams.
Yeah, it's just missing high jump boots. Plasma was high jump boots. And X-ray was Craig's closet, which were found basically back to back. Oh yeah, space low percent doesn't get space jump. That is another difference. Which definitely makes this a little bit easier because Glove can safely charge and jump and ignore damage. Ridley's really close here though.
Doing some very, very safe movements right now. Waiting for Ridley to jump down while she's doing the wall climbs.
Yeah, this is just...
And I think that's a dead
There
Ridley.
it is. Wow.
There it is. That's a dead
Yes.
Ridley.
You can see the reaction.
Yeah, she's gonna check in there again. She's hoping for plasma.
She is so pumped right now.
That's right, Zach. Yep, one hit. She took one hit from this.
That's freaking amazing.
I want to say she got go mode sooner than the first game, right?
I think so. Yeah. Like this is insane. Like this is Glove's. Like think about all the time Glove lost last game, and you know what she did first game. This is some of the best running in back-to-back races I've seen from a runner. Period. You know, not that to like let me not take anything away from Nitro at all. Nitro is a very good runner, but Glove just seems to be on another level tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Nitro did take race 2. Yeah, like Glove finding gravity, huge difference here. Isn't gonna have, you know, for Nitro will probably go down and kill Ridley. Is not gonna have as natural of a path to, up to Dragon. So for Glove, this is go visit, say hi to Dragon, and say bye to Dragon, and then go kill Fantoon, and it's over.
Looks like Nitro is setting up to actually go down to Ridley right now. Looks like might do a bootless lava dive, but it appears. Yeah, we have ice, so yeah, bootless lava dive. We have grapple, so can Nitro do a suitless Meridia?
I would assume yes. But obviously that's going to be significantly slower. Right, just missing a little bit of a setup for this jump he's trying to go for on the Namahe. Oh, it's that.
Running out of health to do it, though.
That needs to get moving here.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay.
Yep, is going to have to take the
Yep.
Crystal Flash to live here.
You trying to do a damage boost on top of that one? Is that what we're trying to do with this?
I'm not sure because I haven't seen a lot of this particular setup. Usually they go on top of the Namahe and take the jump up from the second one. So
The iframes. That's it.
the
Yep.
iframes. Okay.
Uh-oh. He saved right before this, right?
I believe so.
Good. Okay. Good.
My glove is officially out of Lower Norfair. And you can see, or sorry, out of Norfair altogether. You can see Major 5 still didn't check any of the items in Norfair, just doesn't care. Says not today, Satan, on all of them.
It looks like Nitro, after doing that attempt for the bootless hot lava dive, is going to probably go back up. I hate to say it, but Nitro might be wanting to go over to Wreck Ship with the loadout that he's got.
Very likely.
Hopefully, we'll check Waterway on the way up there. Regardless, after doing that dive, Nitro is probably starting to feel like something's amiss.
Waterway would feel like Water World. So bad to do right now. I have to agree with chat that if he does go check Waterway and finds gravity there, his soul will be crushed. But likely is just going to head up to Wreck Ship.
Yep.
$45 3-tank new route. Wow.
Finding screw attack and just deciding to not get it.
That's 7 seconds to go through that. Plus getting up there. Yeah, not worth the time. Maybe it might grab it on the way by, but even then,
It's like 7. Yeah, right. Actually, she was actually up there already, but she has no need for it anymore. There's no reason. In fact, it would slow her down because right now she's set up to do a Zeb Ice skip as a backup if the speed Zeb skip doesn't work, and that would slow her down.
Yeah, because she'd have to turn it off in the elevator.
Yeah, yes, exact science. That's exactly right. That's what I'm thinking. The screw attack would actually end up taking time away. It would be just a few seconds, but still.
It would be different if she still had to go through Lower Norfair. But with Lower Norfair already down, screw attack is not worth the time.
Didn't get the first one. I think she's really going to try and go for spike suit again, or blue suit.
I'd love to see some swag like that.
So we find high jump boots over at Gauntlet, so Glove will not be picking that up.
And down goes Dragon. Down to just Fantoon, gets the blue suit. Hopefully holds on to that so we get a reverse full halfie.
Yep. Spike suit. I think that one's the spike suit when
Spike
you
suit, yes.
get it like that. Grabs the reserve tank. See, at this point, I would call it the trash tank at this point.
This late in the game, definitely not what you want to see. And there's the
Nice.
reverse halfie.
Nice, nice, nice.
Swag, swag, swag. Love it.
So we are going to be getting a high... we might be getting a high five. Depends on how much Nitro wants to dig in wreck ship. But at least both players will be in wreck ship at the same time.
Oh. All right, Glove is going to aqueduct out of here and continue her way up to wreck ship. A nice, very tight space jump there. Very quick movement through that room. You'd almost think she's running a race.
Almost like she practiced it too. Oh, that was a very nice microwave. Nitro pulling out the microwave at the last second.
So Glove had a 50 and change in the first race.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
This is definitely going to be a sub 50. Man. It's not a 45. It's got to be close maybe to a 45.
This might be the fastest randomizer I've personally seen. I know there's some people that have ran super fast seeds. I know one of my friends ran a seed just the other day as a 45 and change, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
But do this in a race setting like this, and not just kind of an async setting. That's nuts.
And we get a kind of a high five.
A pseudo high five. It's an air high five. Oh, nice blue bomber. Boy, 19 missiles. This has got to feel comfortable, extra comfortable for Glove here in a Fantoon fight. Probably never sees that many missiles in a Fantoon fight.
That was a very good first round, first cycle.
Here comes that last round. Oh,
Ooh, almost.
so close. So this will be a 3-round. Fantoon. Is Nitro about to check bowling?
Yep.
Oh.
This is... After this, the only spots Nitro could possibly check would be climb supers and I think waterway, if he's looking for gravity.
Glove is trying to figure out the count. That something weird something weird happened in the damage on that Phantoon. Also, just the appearance. That was a really weird random patterns or actions from Phantoon there. On a day when playoffs are very tight, even the NFL game is super close with only minutes left.
Still rooting for the Chiefs in that one. Nice.
Again, oh wow.
He gets the speedball. Very, very nice. Okay, so Nitro knows gravity's not here in Wreck Ship.
Yeah. All right, with this minimal ammo loadout, gonna take this save.
Oh, that's right. Nitro hasn't checked the Wreck Ship E-Tank.
Going for all the fastest strats here and the swaggy strats.
Oh.
Very nice mock ball here. Just clinic. Enters G4 at 36.54.
That is a very, very fast G4. That is insane.
This is wow. Can someone look back and see what time she entered race 1? Because that was even if I'm correct, that was even a worse or that was a high ammo in a worse beam situation. Yeah, this is just wow.
I think Nitro knows where that gravity suit is now. And it looks like Love is going to... Nope, Love is damaging down. Yeah, and so Love is bootless. Can you still do baby skip without boots?
You can, but I believe it's excessively hard. So I'm not shocked that she's just taking the quick damage down. It's only 3 tanks of drain.
Where's Nitro going?
But you had to have practiced Dashio skip enough.
Nitro's probably checking by Mama Turtle.
Oh yeah. Speed, but no, speed makes it weird because your jumps are crappier with speed.
No. Interesting. I wonder where Nitro's going.
So race 1 Turian elevator was 4 minutes slower. And gets the first try Zeb skip. Wow.
think she'll have to spend a super missile or two on this.
I think she's just planning
There
on
we
going
go.
up here. Yeah, drop these 17 missiles in and then go all, or just go all beam here.
That's right. Nitro has high jump boots in it, so lava dive is easier than what it was before that he was trying to do.
40 minutes on the dot to start Mother Brain 2. Exact, what is the number of shots for this?
60 shots? Yeah, 60 shots. And has a reserve tank to boot. So, you know, it can take maybe one hit of ketchup.
He's being very aggressive with the meatballs in this one. Ooh, back-to-back onion ring orders. Oh,
There's ketchup.
Oh, we need something to go with all those extra onion rings. Cannot take chain hit here. Is putting on a clinic of how to fight Mother Brain.
This Mother Brain's being nasty. That was onion rings with ketchup.
Oh, I mean, don't you eat ketchup with your onion rings? No,
Yes, I do, I guess. I mean, that's the way to look at it.
Space jump. Our friend Dame GT had spring ball. Not sure how Nitro is going to feel seeing the dot done when he sees it here. Because this is...
Yeah. That's, not even having gravity, so... I mean... I wonder, I would think Nitro at this point has to think gravity has to be somewhere else in one of those really obscure locations, like Flame Supers or Waterway.
I honestly don't know if like legitimately, if you even sat and routed this, how much better could you have run this if you were to perfectly route this? Like, I don't know if it'd be much better than what Glove has executed in this run.
I think Glove did the perfect routing. So that would be skip Spazer and grab Plasma. That would be the only thing, maybe. Is playing nicely this time too, getting a really nice pattern with Mother Brain.
Wow. You know, there was a long time ago that was saying that if the glove doesn't fit, you can't convict. Well, nothing can hold this glove in place. This glove is out of control. She is absolutely a monster tonight in these runs. Like, this is like I'm comfortable with saying, as someone who watches a lot of vanilla speedrunning, this is right there with watching Zenny, Zost, Oats, and Behe, and you know, those kind of players, and they're running. Glove is showing that she's on that terror to be on one of those, you know, one of those god tier vanilla runners. I agree with the chat that says Game 2 got her mad, and this became personal. AJ, what do we even say to this?
Oh, it's just stupid fast. It, ugh,
This is definitely the fastest run of the tournament.
it has to be. I wonder if I don't know. You think she PB'd on this?
All right,
Maybe.
here we go. Official race time GG of 54:04.
That's insane. That's insane.
4:04. Wow, just absolutely incredible play. Wow, like that's. I've watched a lot of good races in this tournament. AJ, I know you've watched a lot of good races in this tournament. I don't think anything we've seen has met that level that we've seen in this race tonight.
So I can't believe how fast that was and how well that was routed. And hey, we have Glove with us. Holy cow, Glove! GG.
Man, I really wanted to beat my any percent PB.
Only 4 seconds slower than your any percent time is what Exact pointed out in the chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I threw the 44 at the top of Parlor. Oh well.
But
wow. I have to assume that this is a record for this tourney.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we I think your first round was the PB of the tournament, and like not PB but best run of the tournament, and now you just broke it again. Like this has been some god tier running tonight from you.
Thanks. I was really upset with how the second one went, and I hate that because of that I didn't get to win on my opponent's settings. I basically won on my settings twice, but it is what it is.
Oh, fair. And now we're joined by Nitro. Nitro, GG.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
The biggest difference in this one.
Okay, hold on.
We saw your reaction when it happened.
As long as you don't tell me gravity was that waterway, then we're fine.
Gravity
so sorry.
was that waterway.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. Oh well. What can you do?
And Glove checked it and got it early, and then you both went and got charge, and that was. And Glove's, you'll see Glove's reaction to it. You can tell she was like just floored by seeing it there and how big of a moment that was. But even after that, Glove's execution to finish this out in 45 minutes, just wow.
Yeah, that's incredible. There was no chance. I've never finished a seed that fast, so I can't be too upset about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the luck of the draw that we got 2 jet seeds, which favor me. So, it is what it is.
It's all good. Honestly, I played this today is some of the best Super Metroid that I've played personally. I played really well, so I cannot be too upset about how this went. Glove is just too good, straight up.
Thanks. I mean, because you're relatively new to the community, yeah, and you have already gotten ridiculously good. So,
yeah, I started playing Super Metroid about 6 or 7 months ago. It was after the tournament, the last rando tournament ended. Is when I started playing because I watched that tournament. It looked awesome, and I was like, I want to do this, and so I did.
Yeah, that's actually insane improvement. You are gonna be terrifying half a year from now or whatever.
Well, thank you.
So you've been racing these about 6 months then, Nitro?
Yes.
That's outstanding.
Amazing.
Just wow. I mean I just started running seeds in the last couple of weeks. I hope I can be even a third of where you are in that time period.
Yeah, I will say I've played a lot in these last 6 months. I've put a lot of time into it for sure.
Yeah, I remember back when I was first starting, and it was I did nothing but play Super Metroid Rando. Honestly, that's such a fun period. Like, the first time you get sick of rando, it'll never be the same. Like, even when you start enjoying it again, it's like, before I even knew that there was a community that raced these, that was when I had the most fun.
It's amazing. I used to race a lot of Final Fantasy Worlds Collide, and that's Final Fantasy is my favorite game. Period. Super Metroid is my second favorite game. So it got me a whole new way to relove one of my favorite games. And meanwhile, I was watching Zenny run this game, watching Zost run this game, and started checking out the randomizer scene. And the Varia tournament, that last tournament, that Nitro that you got to watch, and now this one. Just watching the level of play that has grown so much in this community is outstanding. The number of runners that are, executing tricks and movement that wasn't common at all even a few years ago, and then now players are making things look easy. I can tell you from a fan standpoint, this game is as healthy and as good as it ever has been.
Mm-hmm.
KJ, what do you got over there?
Man, I'm just enjoying listening to them talk. I don't know what to say about this game. I don't know what to ask about this game. This is the best 3 games I've seen so far of the tournament. Game 1, that was a great jet seed. I think go mode was around 21-ish, 22 minutes, 2 minutes-ish for almost both of you guys. And then Glove, you almost got a sub 50 in that one. And obviously you got almost a sub 45 in this one. So game 2, that one was a really fun, interesting one to watch. I've always said this, that in those full area rando ones, it's more of a puzzle. You have to figure out the puzzle, and you could really see that play out, especially with those Bubble Mountain starts.
I could have saved myself so much embarrassment by just remembering that wave is an option, or the wave missile's an option. But that's on me for not doing prep on random start.
Nitro, how'd you feel about that game too? I mean, it looked like you in that game too. Your routing ended up being really good through that one.
Yeah, that was. I was so surprised it ended up being Bubble Start. I mean, that's pretty lucky for me to get one of the more crazy starts, and I like to think I'm pretty experienced with that one. I think I've gotten it like 3 or 4 times just in tournament races. It's happened a lot for some reason, and even still, I had quite a bit of mishap at the beginning. I'm gonna guess that what happened to me was probably not as bad as what happened to Glove, because I don't know how long it took, but I did spend that like minute and a half, 2 minutes, just trying to get 2 missile drops from the Sovos in Business Center. And in hindsight, of course, that wasn't very smart. I should have been more aware of it and farmed missiles before doing Cathedral, but that's it's just hard to realize while you're going.
Yeah. So my game 2, I start. So what? It's Varia suit in like bubble missile, then 1 E-tank and morph at the speed booster location. Then I'm like, okay, I guess the only way to go from here is like the Cathedral and get a power bomb there. Go to like Business Center, and that led to somewhere I very obviously couldn't go. I think East Meridia or something. It was
back of Wreck Ship, and then
back of Wreck Ship, yeah.
Prayed behind the super wall, which you couldn't even get to.
And so I'm trying to think, like, is there some area tweak that lets me do Reverse Forgotten Highway? And I know there's not, but I'm trying to think, like, because I couldn't figure out what the hell else was going on. Then I realized, wait a second, I could have done Chronic Boost Room. So then I go, I reset back to the save, go through to Chronic Boost Room, and then that's vanilla. So I literally had no clue. I had to go and open up a tracker and start clicking on items until I was like, oh, you can access wave from the bottom door.
Oh yeah, because of the wall jump. Yeah, that's tough. I will say one kind of maybe interesting thing about that scene is you actually can do back of wreck ship with nothing and one power bomb pack, because you can get all the way across the ocean and then you just need to do a sponge bath jump. It's terrible, like not good, but I honestly considered doing it because I've practiced it quite a bit. I was like, wouldn't it be fun if there was something really good, at in wreck ship that I could get to early, but decided one power bomb pack is not a good idea to try that.
So is it exactly the same as the sponge bath bomb jump?
Yeah, in my experience, you just have to do a diagonal jump. At least that's how I do it.
So that would have led to middle of green Brinstar in front of wreck ship. That would have actually been really interesting.
And then what? It was Croc at the bottom there too, which
Croc at the bottom.
Important, but yeah.
No, Croc had Ice Beam.
Oh yeah, and Spring Ball. I wasted a bunch of time on Spring Ball too. That was dumb.
Oh, I especially where I was at that point, I got Ice, and then I didn't even want to see the Croc death animation, so I just dipped out. Because I was like, at that point, all I needed for go mode was charge or ammo. So I was like, even if charge is here, I'm not screwed.
Yeah, I'm remembering the seed more now. I was honestly so surprised that I won because so when I got to Criteria, I skipped everything in Criteria and just went to the portals because I was thinking, like I was just thinking I want to find Green Bryn, pretty much. So I went to the portals and so I did all of Green Bryn, then Wreck Ship, then Croc, before I made it back to Criteria to find Gravity Suit at BT. Cause like when I saw Gravity at BT, I totally thought, I was like, oh, this is totally over. Like I don't think Glove skipped this. Like they probably checked BT at least while they're in Criteria. I totally thought it was over. So I was so amazed when I won that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like I made some other mistakes that definitely cost me time, but I think after I lost like 10, 12 minutes at the beginning to the whole wave thing, it was like there was no way I could come back from that.
Yeah. So I had one more question. So that pivotal decision at Game 3, where you could have gone down to Waterway, but you decided not to, what made you decide to not check that spot?
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I just forgot. I straight up forgot.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
I know the exact moment that I remembered I forgot Waterway is I was running down Speed Hallway, Speed Boost, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot Waterway. I just straight up forgot about it. And at that point, like when I was, died trying to do bootless and I was going back up, I was like, well, I just have to assume it's not there. And yeah, it was unfortunate.
Man, I was really excited to do bootless Lava Dive.
I have practiced it a lot, and I'm just not comfortable enough to do it in a race. Just could not pull
it's a hard trick.
It is, yeah.
Like
I've only done it in a race once ever in like a weekly, and I usually fail. It's pretty rough.
Well,
go ahead.
You may get that opportunity next week.
That's true.
You're going to be taking on OK Beamer after that tough race 3 win today over Idle. I love that both semifinals went to race 3. It just speaks through how competitive everything has been since we've gotten to the quarterfinals and moving forward. Everything's been really tight. Lots of game 3s to decide things. KJ, you got any other things for these runners?
Nope. Great game from both of you. It's been fun watching you guys play through this tournament. Can't wait to watch the final.
Nitro, any last thoughts?
GG's Glove. It was a fun series. On my end, I had a great time in this tournament. To say I exceeded my expectations that's not the least of it. I had no idea I would do this well in this tournament. Like, I have beat a lot of people that going in I thought were so far beyond, what I could do in this game. And even in the last, 10 weeks, however long this tournament's been, like, if I look at my first race in this tournament to now, like, it'd be night and day. Like, I have gotten so much better over the course of this tournament, and I couldn't be happier for how I performed, and we'll be excited to watch the finals.
I will speak for everyone and say we're looking forward to seeing you in randomizers in the future as well.
Absolutely. I really love tournaments. I think they're the best way to improve. I think they're the best way to get involved with the community. So definitely excited to see where you go in the future.
Yes, thank you. I'll be around.
Yeah. Really excited to face Beamer in the finals. I wanted to be able to go up against Dirksu and even the score, but didn't end up being the case. Beamer's solid. I think he started roughly around the same time I did.
Okay.
In this tournament, I feel like a boomer. Like, I started Rando in 2020. I was playing in 2019 even, just not competitively. But yeah, really excited for that match. I think it's the finals that a lot of people were sort of hoping for, so I hope it can deliver. Thank you to Idle for putting on this tournament. Thank you to both of you, Comms and Stack on Tracking. GG's to Nitro. And thanks for having me.
All right. Well, I think it goes without saying that everyone should give these runners a follow. Glove to continue watching that great play, and Nitro watching that growth, and where he goes next. I mean, going to be outstanding. Plus, we know Glove is going to be playing in the finals next week against OK Beamer, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing. You already said things to Idle, and unfortunately, Idle's tournament time ended today, but I know he's going to enjoy watching his finals as the rest of us are, because it's been a long road getting here and a great road getting here, and we're going to enjoy next week for sure. So everyone, hope you had a great time, as great a time watching this as I did. I don't know how anyone could watch this and not have enjoyed it tonight. GG's for both runners. KJ, great to do comms with you again. And Stack on Tracking. Stack has been tracked about a good half plus of the races that I've called, and always does a phenomenal job. So thank you, everyone, and we will see you guys next mission.